going on, everybody? You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, this is not NTV's remote control. And my name is not Ken Ober. God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lima, and you're watching WEML TV, Channel 77, Episode 127, 8:32 p.m., April the 4th, 2001, Easter Sunday. What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful Easter. I hope you guys had an awesome Easter. I know I did. It was a good Easter. We started off finally having, our church finally had a live praise and worship band in over a year. Because the pandemic, we couldn't do anything, but we just did videos. And attending the music, attending church in your plain clothes, not in your little fancy smancy Sunday best, was very unique, very unique, was very unique at the time. But I returned. We returned today. My mother leads praise and worship. We had an awesome time up there. We had old friends visiting the church and everything else. Not a lot of people were still spread out. We're still trying to keep safe, wear masks, socially distance, and And not only that, wear the mask when we go to the bathroom and all that, wash our hands and all that, sanitize, all that good stuff. And also, when we got home, we decided to my brother Tyler and my sister-in-law Danica decided to come down from upstate Massachusetts to visit us and to spend some time. And they gave me a gift, a face mask of sorts, and it's an adjustable face mask. I like it. So it's an excellent face mask, and it is a Bill and Ted face mask. It says, "Be excellent to each other," and that's what we need to do, is be excellent to each other. Let me see if I can get the two in there. There we go. Be excellent to each other. And that's where we stand right now. Be excellent to each other. So, thank you, Tyler and Danica, for this wonderful mask. They gave me the ability to adjust it, so I can do that if I wanted to. And so I can adjust the masks. I can adjust them accordingly. I don't want to adjust them way too much, or else I can lose them at the end. And just there we go. Oh, this is nice. So the nice adjustable mask that I can wear. Be excellent to each other. So I'll be wearing that in the in the near future. It'll be really, really cool. All right, so we're gonna have some fun there. Let's see what Red Sox got swept by the Baltimore Orioles this weekend. First weekend of the season. Regular season started. All 3 games by Baltimore. We lost. Not the way the Red Sox went out to start out the season. I mean, it's ridiculous. I say the lineups need shaking up. They tried doing that. They kept Devers out of the lineup. Doing that. But the good news is JD Martinez has been hitting the ball pretty good. He homered for, he finally got the first homer of the season for the Red Sox. Thank you, JD, but not enough. 11-3 was the final score of today's game. That kind of sucked in between. And so, but we got the, so the Red Sox got the American League champs, the Tampa Bay Rays, coming into town for a 3-game series. So this is going to be very interesting sports and TV. Interesting if you're a wrestling and baseball fan like myself. You got the Red Sox and Tampa Bay, or whatever team is playing. But it'll be all week WrestleMania. You got Raw on Monday on the USA Network. On Peacock TV, you got the Hall of Fame, which I'm probably going to miss out on because of the band rehearsal on Tuesdays. Wednesday, you got NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver 1. And then Thursday, you got night 2 of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. And then you got Friday, WrestleMania SmackDown, WrestleMania itself on Saturday, and Sunday, nights 1 and 2. It's all craziness. And then that following week, I'm on vacation. So the night after WrestleMania, I get to watch to see what's going on, who's debuting, what not, and everything else. So my event center is going to be a little bit delayed, I think, because of everything going on. Because Thursdays, I'm one of the hosts of the Rant and Rave podcast alongside Brandon Martin, Michael Bombardier, and interim guest host also Andrew Hawking for the time being. So those I'm doing that with those three gentlemen, and 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 I've been doing so I did so I'm doing that too. So it's a little bit crazy. Everybody wanted me, part of that podcast, part of me on. I had to turn them down because I'm going back to work tomorrow. That's it. Back to reality, man. And then I'm going on vacation the following week. And people are going to be looking at me because didn't you take a week off or something like that 2 weeks ago? Yeah, let me explain, all right? I had to use up my hours. Now, I would have taken 2 weeks off in a row, but I can't because the company policy and my boss won't let me. All right, they don't want me taking 2 weeks off in a row. And also, there's a few policies my boss laid down, like you can't take a week off during the holiday season because between Thanksgiving and the New Year because that's the busiest time of the year, and you got to be careful not to take a week off during if there's a potential snowstorm happening during that week. So that leaves those. That means during the winter time, basically, you have to be ready. You have to be ready at all times. So until mid-March, I don't start taking vacations. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna. So I'm thinking to myself, what can I do? Because I had no problem working during the spring and summer at all. Because I had to use them, but the problem is I got to use up these vacation hours by May 1st. So that's my hire date, and if I don't use them, I lose them. So I had to spread them out. But the good news is they've been all approved. So this one was approved. Going back Monday, going back tomorrow, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. See, because now the mall will be back up to its regular schedule. So possibly they're desperate for more money and everything else in between, and probably the only choice they can go about it is exactly that. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. Kind of looking forward to going back to work on. Kind of looking forward to going back to work, and kind of not, but I'll be taking the following week off. So they've all been approved. There you go. I'm sure everybody like, when is this guy? But unfortunately, so I kind of like putting a type box here. So it's hard. It's hard to spread out. You spread out your vacation hours. And that's the thing, So I can't take days off in between or spot days off and all that. It's very, very difficult to do that. And figure, the only choice you get is April's the only free month I basically got. So, and and sometimes the New England weather could sometimes be very, very tricky. But nonetheless, it's doable. I want to congratulate Brendan Scruggs and his lovely bride, Sunny Boyce. They got married over the weekend, and my good friend Kevin Henry has presided over the ceremony. So excellent job. And I'm very, most weddings are not very traditional nowadays. I just realized that. So it's like I can understand if like you can't afford a tuxedo and all. Well, I think it's very unique, I have my good friends Kevin and Brandon dress up in bowling shirts. Like I feel like say, you guys going to a wedding or you going bowling? You have a bowling league that I don't know about. Nah, see, but all kidding aside, though, all kidding aside, wedding's a wedding, no matter what, not what you wear, Sometimes you're steeped in the old school traditions of things, of life. And basically, I'm very old when it comes to tradition. You want the beautiful lavish wedding. You get the preacher, or the pastor, the minister, doing the wedding. You're dressed in a tux. Your beautiful bride is dressed in a beautiful wedding gown. You get guests, bride side, groom side. Everybody's crying, and everybody's, and then after the wedding, you may kiss the bride, and I present to you Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, and then go to the, go to reception, everybody sits down and waits for the wedding party to come in, they introduce WWE style, like, ladies and gentlemen, this wedding reception is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the 24/7 hardcore, 24/7 championship, or something like that. And here's the bride and groom, the main event. It's like, and you get the bride and groom their first dance on the dance floor, and then the wedding party's dancing. Like, I felt like yelling at the DJ, "Hey, where am I going to dance? I need you to show some moves. You know what I mean? Come on now, Epa. Come on, I want to show some moves. That Power Ranger moves, man. Hoya, hi-ya, hoya. Do the mantis kung fu dance, or do the drunken monkey, the drunken wolf, and all that good stuff. That's what I love about weddings. Weddings and receptions, man. When we went to receptions, man, when they play a jam like Montel's Jordan's, this is how we do it. I'm like, my jam on the dance floor. Who's gonna outclass me? Come on, And if women come over and start, doing their bump and grind, that's fine too. I like that. We're gonna have some fun. Friend of the show. No. I feel like Everrise, man. So I always look forward to having fun. You just like, well, there's some weddings like now, family weddings. I get a little bit more subdued because my father's always this straight-laced Catholic, like, and then he sees his oldest son out there making an idiot of himself. Well, like, Eric, why? I'm like, Dad, it's a wedding, it's a reception, it's a party. We're supposed to have a good time. What is wrong with you? You're out of control, Gelman. Freaking Finelli, out of control. Once again. And usually when it comes to my cousin's wedding, I usually wait till my dad leaves, and I'm like, well, my parents left? Good, let's party. I'm going to the dance floor. I don't care. I don't want them yelling at me going, we're embarrassed because the way you dance. I said, listen, because you got no rhythm. That's the problem. You have no rhythm, Dad. They're probably my father's probably jealous of me because he has no rhythm, and I do. Sorry, Dad. Only kidding. I'm having too much fun. Anyways, yeah. So I had a great and wonderful time. Easter, great. Spent a lot more time with the family than I was on here. I usually come down here, check on the game. And when I turned back on the game, okay, it was like 1-0. And then I went upstairs, saw my brother and my sister-in-law, and ate a dream dinner. That's right, I ate a dream dinner. To me, there was a lot of stuff. So I noticed, okay, turkey. I was gonna get some potatoes and stuffing, and all of a sudden I'm looking, ziti, Portuguese ziti. Give me some of that ziti with linguiça, Portuguese ziti with linguiça peppers. Give me some stuffed Portuguese stuffing. Give me a wing of turkey. I'm all set for life. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get a drink for myself all the time. Anywho, might I digress? Had a great, wonderful time. Yeah, over the weekend was great too. I gave a shout out. I put a compliment on the Cask and Pig Facebook. Cask and Pig Ale House in Dartmouth. My family and I ordered it for my sister's birthday, my sister Jules' birthday, a couple weeks ago. I tried their buffalo wings. Delish! I'm going to order more. I'm going to order from them again and get a bigger bucket this time. That's how much I liked the buffalo wings. Don't care much about the celery and carrots. Give me the wings. Give me the blue cheese. We out here. You know what I mean? We're going to have some fun around here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be really cool. And I finally reopened up the Press Your Luck game board, the game programs that I have. Woohoo! Expert edition. Big bucks, no whammies. And I finally set the camera up set my little camera up, because the cool thing about this brand new camera, this new programming of the HDL Pro Webcam C920 is, now from when I had my old computer, it didn't have all these options, but now, like the picture-in-picture and all that, now it does. I am able to pause and everything else. It's really, really cool. I mean, I'm telling you. So, and that gave me the ability to move the little picture-in-picture around. I can move it anywhere I want, and it's like, holy shnikey moly. Gots to love it, gots to love it, gots to love it, gots to love it. Gots to love it, gots to love it. You know, let me try something here. Give me a second here. Whatever, I tried it, won't work. Because I was trying the final two there. There's 6 options at the bottom of my webcam. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me try, and let me try a little something here. Look at that. Okay. See those little 6 options there at the bottom? You got each one each one there. Um, those 6 options at the bottom there. You got the white balance and everything else, and your options, and you get your source camera sources too, which is really really cool. You got the picture. Now 3 and 4 are the picture in picture, and you got that. Um, you, you got you got that. Oh, where am I? Oh, there you go. You got the picture in picture, and you got the side pictures as well. And that's all it's saying. You know what I mean? And I got all this cool stuff at the bottom there. Give me back up there. Okay, give me it up there. Okay. There we go. Um, yeah. And I watched the last half of the Ten Commandments last night. I forgot that was on. I forgot the Easter tradition every year, and I incorporated the famous line of that movie. Like if people ask me if I go to church and I'm ready, and people ask me, "Are you ready?" I said, "I am ready to worship God's Son. So let it be written. So let it be done." You know. So that'll be my catchphrase in my church. That we're using sort of my catchphrase, but a little poem, a little Nipsey Russell action for you right there. I'm gonna try to be more of a poet laureate type deal. That'll be really cool. Um, yeah. So yeah, Cask and Pig Game of Shout Out. I went to Wings over in New Bedford yesterday to try out their buffalo chicken sandwich. This was the first time in 5 years I tried a buffalo chicken sandwich since Ruby Tuesday, Dartmouth closed, and that was the last meal that I had at Ruby Tuesday. But they gave me a lot. But Wings New Bedford though gave me a lot of fries. Hey, fine, a lot of fries I'll take. And I tried their buffalo chicken sandwich. Loving it. I love it. Wings in New Bedford. Wings over in New Bedford. I'm giving you guys a shout out on Facebook. Remember that. Wings over in New Bedford. Try there. If you love buffalo wings and you like the buffalo chicken sandwich, dude, try it. Try it. Okay? Friends of the show. They're friends of the show. Um, let's see. I'm talking about the Red Sox losing, Easter being over, my vacation's over, back to life, back to reality, and lots of things going on in the WWE this week, lots of craziness happening around, and I was so freaking happy when MJF got a swirly from Jericho, and now Chris Jericho's going to be on the Broken Skull sessions with Stone Cold Steve Austin. This ought to be interesting. Everybody's going to be tuning in, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. Not only that, MJF, man. And I'm glad Chris Jericho is the man. He gave MJF a swirly. I was so happy when that happened. I was so dang happy. Now, somebody give Brian Johnson a swirly. Now, Brian Johnson, the Mecca of Ring of Honor. That dude is so freaking grumpy. I don't know what. I can understand he wants to win and focus on his matches. It's fine. But insulting everybody, calling them bozos. The only bozo I see is freaking Brian Johnson, the Mecca of Ring of Honor. Dude, you gotta start smiling. I don't know what makes you so freaking grumpy. Being so Mr. Grumpy McGrumperton. And you got such a big mouth, you don't know when to shut up, man. You would insult Quinn McKay. Now you saw Amy Rose, and she's dating Will Ferrara now, which is something. Now Amy Rose is a hottie and a half. And Quinn McKay's cute, and I like her. But for Brian Johnson, the Mecca of Ring of Honor, to insult Mecca versus everybody. Yeah, it's gonna be everybody versus you if you keep it up running your mouth, man. In the WWE, you wouldn't survive, man. You wouldn't survive in the WWE, Brian Johnson. You're trying to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're not. I'll tell you something. This loner attitude of yours is going to get you in a lot of trouble. Trust me on that one. You know what I mean? Because you see, a lot of people don't take any sides, but you probably say, work for Sting in WCW. Yeah, because the NWO decided to spread lies about Sting. All right, and try to frame Sting, and probably make Sting a fraud. Okay, the NWO did that. But let me tell you something, Brian Johnson, the Mecca of Ring of Honor, you're not going to get any titles because at this rate, you're not going to fight alone. That's the thing. You can't fight alone in wrestling today. You got to join up with somebody. Align yourself with somebody. Your grumpy attitude is not going to help you. May it work for Stone Cold, but it won't work for you. Because all you do is run your mouth and call everybody bozos. The only bozo I see. Bozo Brian Johnson. That's you. My goodness. My goodness. So many grumpy people in wrestling. So many loud. Sami Zayn's got a big mouth in wrestling. MJF. Brian Johnson. Well, I could say Rohit Raju's got a big mouth, but I would say Johnny Swinker's got more of a bigger mouth. And then you got The Miz. The Love Child, Fire Marshal Bill, Mr. Ed. What is going on around here, folks? What is going around here? All I can say. Well, that's all I got to say. Going back to work. It's almost 9 o'clock. Going back to work tomorrow morning. 7 o'clock. I know everybody like, Eric, we miss you around here. Yeah, I bet you did. But I'm sure they do, because I'm sure they've been shorthanded since my good friend, my coworker Stanley retired after being there for 30 years, and at age 81, he deserved a retirement. So we'll give a shout out to Stan Rosiski for that. And so back on the job, and I'll be back on the job tomorrow. I'll relax, say hello to everybody again. The mall's opened up. The schedule is going back to the regular schedule, 10 to 9. Because spring is here. Beautiful weather. Summer. A lot of fun. I love it. So it'll be great. And then the following week, post WrestleMania, another week off for me. Got to use up the hours, man. Got to use up the hours. That's the company policy. It's very, very tough when you have to use vacation hours at a time. You know, probably got hired at a strange date too. I could have waited until there was an opening at the Dunvers Mall and get it and then use the hours there. So I could have waited, and after a few years working there, use the hours there. C'est la vie. Oh well. All right then. This is WEML TV channel 77, episode number 127 is complete. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. You know, happy Easter to all of you guys out there. And work hard, you know, stay safe, you know, social distant, wear a mask, and be excellent to each other. Peace, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. All right? Laters.